Right, we have got to take the air compressor out the back of the pickup today. My father had it over at the new workshop yesterday because we needed it for the water jet cutter. Now we need it back here. We were just setting up the water jet cutter. Now we need it back here because we've got a bunch of tumbling over the weekend with the new tumbler and the old tumbler. So we're going to take this thing out of here just now. It requires 2 people to lift it, or one really, really strong person, but I don't feel particularly strong today. Okay, so I had to come back to the house because this gimbal thing started, I think the battery was low or something, because I would start tilting it and then it would just kind of go a bit funny. And to be honest, I think it still needs set up or something. I'm finding it a little bit, I can feel the motors vibrating in my hand, and it's yeah, there's something not quite right just now. I have flipped things around on it. So anyway, I've sorted that part of it, so what I'm going to go and do now is I'm going to go up to, there's a cafe sort of in the little village I live, and I think it's just like, it's notebook time. Like I've been on the computer all morning, but I feel it's time for some planning and strategizing and that kind of thing. Okay, so I am a bit of an idiot because if you take a look at this bit of film here, right, that bit of film, I was putting this gimbal thing outside the window when the car was driving along, expecting it to sort of keep balancing, but the wind kept pushing it up, because I mean there's no difference, you know, in putting out the window, the air pressure, than me like pushing on it and going, you know. So like I don't know what I was thinking in thinking that it would be okay to just stick it out the window at like 50k or whatever speed I'm going, and it not have an effect. But no, of course it does. So those there are buttons for the titanium mechanical pencil. We are tumbling those just now. Now we are not tumbling these in the new tumbler here. Now the reason we're not putting them in there is that this tumbler, it holds so much media that, you know, like, you know, it's not cheap when the media wears down. So if you're only putting like 1/10 of what you could be putting in there, it's like a waste of the media, and therefore it costs a lot more per product, you know, to produce, you know, whatever you're making, titanium mechanical pencils. We've only got 100 just now. Well, I say only, you know, it's still a decent number. So we're going to put them in the old centrifugal machine. You know, it takes a few hours, but at least we don't have the sort of wasted media and such of this machine here. Just the way it works out for those, unlike the tweezers the other day where we could put like 800 in there alone. I'll tell you what, I am really loving this new gimbal thing that sort of follows me around. So, you know, it's really nice smooth action from this new thing. The problem is I don't know if I'll be able to carry it around with me. Like it's not the lightest thing. It's a little bit clunky to sort of, you know, when you take a video with you every day. I keep looking down, I'm tripping over air compressors and tools and pipes and cables and whatnot. Where was I? Yeah, so I don't know, I've bought this gimbal thing and I don't know if I'll be able to use it, because I mean right now as I'm talking to you, my arm's getting pretty pretty heavy if I'm honest with you. So yeah, so maybe another mistake again in terms of my quote-unquote investments. I am going to be completely honest with you right now. I think I've lost my mojo in doing YouTube videos. Like, the last few days videos, they really haven't been that great, and I'm just sort of starting to think, like, what am I doing? You know, there's hardly any comments anymore on them, and you know, I mean, people are still watching them. You know, there's 270 odd subscribers, and you know, like, I'm not trying to count that, but you know, like, as like it's some sort of competition, but you know, the only way I can sort of tell is sort of by looking at the numbers and seeing, you know, are people actually watching this? And I feel like we're in the old workshop. You know, we're just tumbling stuff, and you know, we've been doing it for a few days. There's only so much of that you can show. And you know, I bought this new camera gimbal thing that allows, you know, gives nice smooth movement. And now that I've realised sort of like within one day that it's so big and clunky now that, you know, I don't feel like I can take you with me as sort of quickly and easily as I could before. Great backdrop here, oil cans and stuff. It's like a representation of the state of my mind right now. Anyway, so yeah, so this video is like almost certainly the worst video I've done in a long time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a step back, you know, figure out what I'm doing with YouTube, because I really did have big plans, and I still do have big plans. Oh, this is a heavy camera, swapping hands. But it involves things and doing things and sort of where I'm not quite there yet. Like, we're not at the new workshop. I don't have, you know, I'm meant to be doing a jet powered skateboard. I've been waiting weeks for the engine, still no sign of it, you know, like, so, and I don't think I lead the most exciting life, and I'm thinking maybe I need to lead a more exciting life. That's it for today's video. I am gonna do my best to make tomorrow's one awesome. That's my promise to you. Jesus Christ. Why doesn't this work?